6 months ago, you wrote down what you wanted this year to look like. And if you're honest with yourself right now, some of that list is still untouched. Not because you didn't want it badly enough, but because life has a way of quietly talking you out of your own ambitions, one comfortable day at a time. And today, I want to hand you 5 shifts that can take the second half of this year and make it count for more than the first. The number 1 is break the routine that is secretly running you. Most people think they have a routine, but the truth is more uncomfortable than that. The routine has them. It wakes them up. It decides what they think about before they have even opened their eyes. And it quietly convinces them that this is just who they are. Here is a practical approach to break that spell. Pick one ordinary decision you make on autopilot every single day. The route you drive, the chair you sit in, the order you do your morning tasks, and deliberately do it differently for the next 7 days. It sounds small, but your brain doesn't know the difference between a small disruption and a big one. Both signal the same thing to your nervous system, that you are still awake, still choosing, still alive to your own life, instead of sleepwalking through it. Number 2 is stop waiting for the comfort zone to feel smaller. It'll never. That's the part nobody tells you. Your comfort zone doesn't shrink on its own. You have to walk out of it while it's still comfortable, while every part of you is screaming to stay. Here is a practical filter I want you to use from today. Whenever you are deciding between 2 options and one of them scares you slightly more than the other, that fear is not a stop sign. It is direction sign. And 9 times out of 10, the slightly scarier choice is the one that's actually pointing toward growth. Number 3 is become somebody your future self is grateful to. Every choice you make today is either a gift or a debt you are handing to the person you'll be in 5 years. The workout you skip, the money you don't save, the hard conversation you avoid, none of it disappears. It just gets forwarded to somebody who has no choice but to deal with it. And that person is you. Here is something practical that actually works. Tonight, write one line to yourself 5 years from now. Tell that person what you're doing for them today, even if it's something as small as going to sleep on time or not spending on something you don't need. The single habit rewires how you make decisions because you start thinking in decades, not just in today. Number 4 is chase what money can never purchase. Discipline cannot be bought. Character cannot be outsourced. Gratitude cannot be delivered to your door. And the people who seem to have the most peaceful lives are rarely the richest. They are the ones who built these invisible assets quietly, year after year, while everybody else was chasing the things that come with a price tag. Here is a practical ritual. Every night before you sleep, name one moment where you showed discipline and one moment where you showed gratitude, even if both were tiny. Because what you measure at night is what you become over time. Number 5 is let the machine assist you, not replace you. The tools of this era are extraordinary, but no algorithm will ever sit with your fear at 3 in the morning and talk it down. No artificial system will ever show up for somebody you love when they need you most. Those are human jobs, and they always will be. Use every tool available to you to move faster, but never let a tool do the part of life that was meant to build your character. Here are the 3 hidden principles behind all of this. First is, nothing worth having arrives in days. Real change takes months of showing up when there is no evidence it's working yet. And the people who quit in week 3 never get to see what week 15 looks like. Second one is, your ability to connect with another human being is a muscle. And like any muscle, it weakens when you stop using it. So call somebody today instead of texting them. Your voice carries something a message never will. The third one is, your purpose will not arrive as a lightning bolt. It will arrive as a whisper you only hear if you stop copying somebody else's path long enough to listen for your own. So here is your challenge for the next 6 months. Before any moment that makes you nervous, close your eyes for 10 seconds and walk through it in your mind first. Because the mind cannot always tell the difference between a rehearsed moment and a real one. And that rehearsal will be the calm you need when the real moment arrives. The first half of this year is gone, but the second half is completely unwritten. And if you take even one of these 5 shifts seriously, December you will look back and rarely recognize July you. If this gave you even one thing to act on today, subscribe, because that's exactly the kind of content I'm here to keep giving you. Thanks for watching.